Well, I don't know. I don't know how to start this or say anything. I don't really know. I didn't bother writing a script or anything. I don't need to. Fuck you. um, it's pretty apparent that if you aren't in like the very small circle that I'm close with, or the few friends I still have from those days, I have quit Counter-Strike. If it wasn't obvious, the fact that I haven't uploaded a Counter-Strike video in like 4 or 5 years now, it's in the past. And I'm kind of mixed about how it is. Like, on one hand, I miss it, and I kind of wish I spent more time doing it. But on the other hand, I can't help but also be glad that those sort of days are over, because it was so much of a headache. Like, I have met some really incredible people, some really nice people. And to name a few, Godless, he's at the top, right at the top. Even though he's also quit Counter-Strike cheating, he is still like the #1 person that I have met from Counter-Strike cheating. We have Mortarum as well. Now, Mortarum is a really nice guy. He's super chill, and he still messages me every now and then, even though it's usually something to do with him being very psychotic at work. Post-editing me at the stupid video of him with the stupid saw blade or whatever the fuck it was.
I appear to have forgotten my medication today.
Who's messaging me on Discord, bro? Dude, you're not gonna, dude, you're not gonna believe this. So like earlier I mentioned, hey, Mortarum just messages me randomly. So this guy is messaging me because he bought like 600 fucking coins, like not coins, what are they called? Like the stars in the battle pass that Counter-Strike has now. And he's like, yeah, don't worry, bro. You know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna get enough. Famous last words before tragedy strikes. And then fucking shows me a screenshot of him having 77% mil spec, 13% restricted, 1.5% classified, and 1% covert. Like this guy, he just goes, killing myself. Fucking, you can't make this guy up. We have, like, I don't know how to say it, but I'll add Steve in there. Steve, it's kind of something that I hate looking back at when it comes to Steve, because personally, I've always had mixed feelings about him, but part of it is probably due to how I was acting in the past. I'm not gonna bother opening them because it makes me look like a complete bitch, but Steve will know. Going through the previous messages I've had between him, I acted very immaturely. And it kind of sucks because Steve was that kind of person that, you felt like you could have clicked with, but your own actions prevented that. But then the other part of Steve, no offense, mate, get your bag, do what you're doing, keep it up. If it works for you, it works for you. But I glanced over his channel a good few months ago, and I don't see a character there anymore. It's just become the same sort of pattern. Here's this. Guys, are you looking for a new freemium cheat? It's just, I just miss when it was like everyone had their own flair and character. Someone else I want to add to the list. He's gone. He's still alive. He's not dead. I saw him messaging in his server the other day. Is Infowolf. He was a really cool person. He's the reason why I managed to get into Skeet. He forwarded someone who didn't know who to invite to me to then invite me, so I am very grateful for both of them. because I'm I was never really the sort of person to go, oh my god, I need ski. I dude, game sense is my life. I'm injecting it into my veins and I am not looking back. No, I was more than happy going, fuck it, we're using legend wear. Fuck it, spurt hack. Who gives a shit? You know, the sort of thing that made it more interesting to me was trying to play with something that wasn't optimal. But Skeet was something nice to have because then it let me play in other ways. And that was quite fun. So, while Info has quit long ago and definitely does not want to look back at it, the times I spent hanging out with him and his lot and his community was fun. I enjoyed those. I still remember having zero fucking clue who this guy was. I was playing with, I think his name was Nightcrow. We were playing as a 5-stack just to have a bit of fun. I was on Aimware, and then we got into this cash game, and Nightcrow was like, oh shit, we're against Info. And I'm like, who the fuck is Info? Like, am I supposed to know? But here's the thing, I'm EU, Info is NA. I would have never have known this guy if it wasn't for Nitro queuing in to NA servers. I want to say, like, Brutale. I wasn't close with Brutale. We spoke the odd few times. Spoke in Master Loser's not Twitch, YouTube chat a few times. And while I feel like Brutale would have been someone really cool to hang out with, obviously he's busy in his own regard. And I think, if I remember correctly, back then he wasn't doing too well in terms of like outside life, not content creation or anything of that sort, or playing the game. So like, I would, as much as I would have loved to, hang out with him more, I just feel like it was never gonna happen. So there's that. Master Loser. I think he's also quit. It's so weird. Everyone's all quit. Like, the majority of us are all gone from it now. It's a crazy thought to think about. But yeah, Master Loser, awesome guy, really funny, very chaotic. And me and him, we played a whole bunch of Overwatch, like, after this whole Counter-Strike thing. So, granted, it was a bit of a mixture of me carrying him, then him carrying me, then me bitching at him, then him bitching at me. But that's kind of just how Overwatch works. But looking back on it all, I enjoyed it. Counter-Strike, it was fun. Cheating in it was fun. I do have an active sub to GameSense again because I was playing it the odd little bit of Godless. Because if you know me by now, my general rule for Counter-Strike is I'm not going to play it clean. I will always have a cheat injected if I ever load up the game. It's just not a game that would interest me enough to play it clean, like the others do. I don't intend on removing any of my videos. I don't intend on, well, I don't have any plans to make anything new. Like, I have this whole ass folder with like 600 gigabytes worth of videos from the start of Counter-Strike 2 when I was playing it with a friend at the time, when we were just pissing people off. The long story short for that was we made two, like, air quote e-data profiles and then kept claiming that we were Valorant e-datas. And that really pissed off, like, the Russians and shit. It was so fucking good. He's got a nega. Hmm. 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 Why is he giving you? I love everyone that I encountered during the whole Counter-Strike fiasco. I enjoyed the time that I spent with everyone and how much fun things were. I spend a lot of my time nowadays playing Final Fantasy XIV and Path of Exile 2. But I'm just curious what people think, and if there was ever a chance of a new video coming out, what would it be? Because I could play anything and fucking do anything for that. Honestly, the most fun part about making a video to me is editing it all. I enjoy editing stupid little bits in there, like the funny little sound bite and the funny little pictures that pop up, or the scene transition to some stupid meme video, and then you transition back, and all that lot. I feel like we're going back to the original point of the retention on this channel is Counter-Strike. And I don't mind doing Counter-Strike stuff, but the state of CS2 cheating is like, when I say cheating, I mean HVH or semi-rage or anything of that sort. The state of that is so shit, it's not even worth doing. But I do want to see what people think. I know this video is more than likely projected to get at most 40 views, but I'm curious to see what people think. Like, I could still record and edit games that I enjoy playing, even like one-off little bits, or when I can find the time to stream something. Um, yeah, like, let me know, because if there's still some sort of interest in like anything, then I don't mind. Because at the minute, like I said, I just play this game. This game is alright, but kind of dead at the minute. But yeah, well, let me know. I don't know what this video was supposed to be. It is pretty just a little ramble. I was just watching videos on my channel and then looking at the few others that I have of other people's videos. And I was just kind of thinking back. And I do miss it. If I could go back to it, I definitely would. But yeah. Okay, this has been a 16-minute ramble. I'm gonna have to compress it down to like 8 minutes at most. Shit. Fuck you. See you later, I guess.